Emily, you've done some mashups of augmented reality meets Matterport using a smartphone and a Matterport partners tech. Would the Apple Vision Pro be a better way to experience wayfinding than just using your smartphone?
Well, you mean from a form factor? I think, it's a good question because right now Apple Vision Pro seems to be built for more stationary experiences, and I don't know that it's going to do as well, for example, moving indoors to outdoors. And that's one of the questions that I have. And again, I'm like, Paolo, I haven't tried it yet. But right now, even an iPad, an iPad can work if it has the tracking, or a phone. But I'm not so sure that I'm going to walk around with the Apple Vision Pro the same way I would maybe with the Magic Leap or with a different headset.
Mhm. You mentioned a couple other technologies. I wrote down a list before the show: HTC Vive, Meta Quest, Oculus, Microsoft HoloLens, Magic Leap, Android AR Core, WebXR. Is there anything about the Apple Vision Pro that is different than things that have previously been done?
Paolo, do you want to jump in?
Sure. I think yes, there are differences, and I think everything that has happened before, it helped Apple to come up with the current device. So Magic Leap, that I think, Emily, you might have one right there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shall I demonstrate my
Yeah,
Magic Leap for you guys? Okay, here. Let's see.
yeah,
I'll
here
put
it
it
is.
on.
So Emily has
Okay.
a. I used to
Yeah,
have
I'll
one
put it
too.
on. Right. Even with my ponytail, it still works. And that was one
So
of the things that, yeah, here we go. So, and remember, battery pack here. So that's
and
the other thing.
you
Battery.
Yeah, but I want to say, these things didn't really take off like a rocket ship that perhaps early adopters thought would happen. So is there something different about Matterport plus Apple Vision Pro than maybe some of the preceding VR, AR tech?
Yes, I think the technology has matured. We went through some the summers and the winters of VR, so people are more used to these devices. Not to the extent that everybody has one necessarily, but people are more accepting. Along the way, like Microsoft came out with HoloLens, the two versions of HoloLens, and I don't know if they're going to come out with a third, who knows? But every first version of any new hardware is difficult. You have to figure out how to sell it, the use cases, and so on. At the beginning, HoloLens was they didn't even know how who to sell to. But now we have the army. We have use cases about the remote assistance, remote help, architectural visualization. So those are becoming more enterprise.